You can park. You can put stuff there. That's okay. Hey.
Well, we made it to Granada. Very Spanish. Listen to that. So we're going to spend 3 days here, and here's what's coming up. Anyway, we've just arrived, and Granada on a Saturday is definitely party city, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and the bars and restaurants are packed, and there's like stag and hen parties, a girl with a megaphone, whistles, people dressed up.
A man dressed up as a flamenco dancer.
Yeah.
As a female flamenco dancer,
Yeah.
should I say?
Have a look at this. Now I'm not to buy you for your birthday.
I don't think so.
Can see you walking down Porthcawl High Street with that.
It's a bit bright.
It looks a bit nylon-y. Looks a bit flammable.
We begin of a hike up the hill.
Well, good morning from a very chilly Granada as we climb the hill to the Alhambra. There's a lot of hills. And as you probably know, Alhambra is one of the best examples of a Moorish palace in Europe.
Let's go for it.
Yeah, built between the 13th to 16th century, I think, various stages. So we got up that hill and we made it into the palace, the Alhambra.
If you've got any mobility problems, take a taxi
Or a bus, yeah.
or a bus because
Anyway,
it was steep.
Getting in was straightforward. We're here at 10 o'clock, no queue. If you buy your tickets online,
Yeah, from their official website.
and you need to have your passport with you because they scan that as you enter. Anyway, we're in. As I mentioned, it was built over the centuries, 13th to the 16th century. And in later years, our old friend Napoleon actually tried to blow it up. But more recently, it has been carefully restored to what we see today. Just look at the intricate carving in this. Well, the tricky thing is trying to film like there's just us here when there's actually all those here as well. I managed to get a bit of a walk there without the crowds. And here we find Melissa.
Hello, don't go into my face.
She's always asking for a bit more. She's a bit Moorish. So, we look at the gardens now in Alhambra. There's a little point. Bureaucracy in Spain. We've had to show a passport 3 times. 3 times.
That's more at the airport.
Yeah. We're in Andalusia and they've got daffodils for St. David's Day. Well, this place is incredible, the Alhambra, but there's one thing that comes up time and time again when you visit these iconic places is you can't get the sheer, I don't know, beauty and majesty of places like this when there's so many other people. I know it sounds really selfish, but that's the reality. It's still an amazing place to visit, like all these places like Rome, but you can't really experience it when there's, you know, herds of people. Anyway, it's still worth coming.
Can you book a guided tour at night? That's what we find.
Yeah, it's meant to be a good night tour, and if you do come early like we did. It wasn't quite as bad, was it? There she goes. She's getting a fridge magnet.
Yeah.
Which one are you getting?
One of these. Shape a little fan. Do you reckon?
Just to point out where we stayed, it's that building there. And it's right next to the cathedral. And if you're wondering where we parked, they've got an underground car park. While driving here, Mel, as you can see, the roads are narrow and it is the city centre because we're right by the cathedral. So if you're not confident in driving on the wrong side of the road through streets like these, maybe get a guided tour. But if you don't mind, the simple tip is Google Maps is so useful, is looking at the street view before we actually get here.
Yeah.
So I know what to expect. You can go down so you know when you get to the hotel where you can pull in.
I'm glad you're driving up me.
So that was Granada and the Alhambra, second part in our Andalusian road trip. And look at this weather. It may not be the hottest, but look at it. So join us as we continue our road trip through Spain to Seville.
To Seville.
And that's coming up next. And we'll see you, as always, in that. Bye.
Bye.